Welcome to the video from the Funny 4x4 photographer, and today I wanted to highlight the laptop I'm using for my photo editing and why I think this is one of the best all-rounder for your photo and video editing. And it's the Dell G5 15 SE, a special edition, and it's a one that's got a Ryzen 4800H chip and also 144 megahertz screen with 16 gig of RAM. So it's not the budget option, but it's the next one up. And three reasons why I think this is a great laptop for video and photo editing for an enthusiast. So not so much for a professional, and not so much for someone who's just starting out, but someone who needs a decent equipment to get their work done. And so the three reasons are, the first is that it has a slot on this side here for an SD card. So you just simply put the card in like that. And you might think this is a basic thing, but a lot of laptops these days don't have that option, or they have the micro option, which means that you need to take you need to buy a micro card and then take it out of the slot and then put it into your computer. Now you might say, why do we need one these days? Because it all can be done wirelessly and via Bluetooth and so on, and that is true. But there's nothing such as simple as taking your card out of your camera and putting it into the computer, and it just happens by itself, and there's no mucking around that sometimes is involved with doing it wirelessly and so forth. So that's the first reason. The second reason is because of the screen, and it's not turned on at the moment, but what is this? But the screen has a reasonable color gamut, and so for the photographer or video, it's important that we have fairly decent colors on our screen. Is it at the top of the range? No way. But is it at the bottom of the range? No way. But it's a lot better than similarly priced laptops. So for example, the Asus A15 and the lower budget Dell gaming options don't have the same color gamut. As a trade-off, the laptop itself is a bit plasticky in feel and so forth, but I'd rather than spend more money on the monitor than on the outside of the laptop. The third reason why I think this laptop's a great one is because of its power. And it has the latest Ryzen 4800 mobile chip in there, and if you're looking at all the YouTube reviews and stuff, you'll see that the mobile 4000 series is getting a very, very good rap. New technology coming out fairly regularly from AMD, as distinct from Intel, that is just at the moment refreshing some of their technologies. The Ryzen 4800 is a great CPU, and it also has a GPU, AMD graphics card, and that is a mobile version of the 5600. And it's also got what they call AMD Shift technology, where the software can work out where it needs the most power to come from, either the CPU or the GPU. If the GPU needs a bit more help, then the CPU will kick in, or if the CPU needs a bit more help, then the GPU will kick in. And this is the first laptop that's come out with that, and I think over the next year or so, I believe AMD will probably fine-tune that and bring out some new software for it to keep working even better than what it is. And so it gives you plenty of power to render videos, to edit your photos and so forth. And if you're a little bit of a gamer, it gives you plenty of power to play most games that are on the market today. And the other thing I like about the laptop is that it doesn't actually look like a gaming laptop. It is made for gamers, but it's a type of laptop you can take to work, and you're not looking like a teenager addicted to flashy lights and so forth. It does have red RGB on the keyboard, and for some reason a lot of the vloggers like the idea that you can open it with one finger. And that is very, very helpful because you never know what you might need. For example, if it's a really hot day and I'm drinking my can of Pepsi Max, then I don't have to put that down. I can actually drink and open my computer at the same time. So that's really 4 reasons. So the 4 reasons are: first, it takes a full-size SD card. The second reason is it's got a really good color gamut compared to other laptops in this range. And thirdly, because of the power, the Ryzen 4800H chip, and also the AMD graphics card, the mobile version of the 5600. And fourthly, because you can open that with one hand and you can drink your Pepsi Max at the same time. There will be a affiliate link in the description below if you're interested in purchasing this laptop. That's all, and see you again soon. Bye.